Hi everyone. Today I'm going to take you through the creation of suppliers. After that, we'll be able to check different types of transaction relating to suppliers, which is basically doing purchase orders or purchase invoices into the system. So for you to access the suppliers information, just go to dashboard. Then you click on vendors. This is what we call suppliers. After that, you'll be able to see the list of the suppliers which you have as an organization. And for you to add new, we have this functionality we call new. So you click on it. You can also confirm. We can create supplier maybe either as a company or as a person, meaning person is an individual, someone like a consultant. If it's a company, you can say it's a computer, maybe for example like a computer company doing delivery of computers to your organization. But for in our case, we can just use the vendor as a person into the system. So let me just use my name also, Ntale George. That's the vendor name. You can say it's a functional consultant. Then we also have this other functionality like blocked from payment or blocked from all. Meaning, if you have blocked this consultant from all, you will not be able to do any purchase order or purchase invoice relating to this consultant. If you have assigned the option of payment, it means you can do an invoice, but you fail to pay this because you have blocked this vendor from being paid. That is it. In our case, let's leave it the way it is. Then we also have these other details like the addresses. So for address, you can say let's use Malawi. We also say Malawi. Street X, building here. Then we also have the country code. We also have the city. So these are drop down. You'll be able to select for this. Phone number, we have said this one for the purpose of communication. So you'll be able to populate all this information. I can populate the phone number. Let me populate 184884. We also have the email for the purpose of sending these the invoices direct to the suppliers. So you'll be able to document the email. Let's say at gmail.com. We also have the home page the same way. We'll be able to capture all that. Then we go now to invoicing. Under invoicing, this is whereby we are going to populate the tax numbers for the purpose of doing tax remittance. Remember, we'll be doing transaction with this consultant, and for the consultant you can do tax withholding, and you want to submit maybe 20th of every month. So you'll be able to capture the tax detail for that consultant. We also have the price inclusive of tax if you want to be capturing the tax automatically. So you'll be able to populate at that point. We also have the general business posting group, the type of business you are dealing with this supply. Is it domestic goods, or is it an export, or intercompany, or those intercompany transactions like that. So you'll be able to assign. After that, you'll also be able to assign the vendor posting group. This is basically an extension to the chart of account. Remember, this is a list of suppliers, but when we go to the chart of account, we have only one GL for the supplier. So we shall use something called posting group to link to those GL's account. So this one is key. because you cannot post this transaction if you have not assigned that specific vendor that posting group, because the journal cannot post if you don't have a certain account. That is, we also have the currency code. You'll also be able to select you are dealing with which currency to with this supplier. You'll be able to capture all those. We also have the payment details. So the payment details, we have the payment term code, maybe cash on delivery, or you can pay maybe 30 days after you have done the invoicing. So you'll be able to capture all that. Then we also have the receiving functionality, how you going to receive all the transaction into the system. So you'll be able to capture all the details at this point, like the location code, the lead time. So you'll be able to populate all this information. So once you have done that, you'll also be able to capture the signature of that specific supplier or the consultant. You'll be able to capture. We also have the links, maybe to attach something like a contract. So you'll be able to provide the link for the saved folders, so that it can be accessible by everyone. The system allows multiple capturing of those scanned copies, so you'll be able to do that. Also for the picture, the same we have said, basically maybe for reference purposes, you'll be able to do that. So that's all about the creation of the vendor into the system, that is a consultant, all the normal suppliers into the system. So the next session we are going to check different type of transaction we can do by use of this account for this supplier, and also the reports. We are going to check on that one. Yeah, so I will end at that point. Let's meet to the next session, whereby we are going to check on the purchase order, invoices, all this up to the end. Thanks for your time.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one.